science, straight from the heart.
Start, and then you can do that.
Okay. So,
we're started. You were already singing.
Well, I'm trying to tell you that. Here, just tell me if you can remember what. Misfits of science, straight from the heart.
I like poop.
No.
Was that how the next line?
No.
No, that was Jared Jewelers.
That wasn't Jared Jewelers.
Straight from the heart. It's actually Weisfield Jewelers. Ooh.
No, that was
totally it.
No, it was the Misfits of Science theme song.
Oh, that was a fucking good show.
Yeah, it was a good show.
1984 when it came out.
I think it was around then.
Something like that. Let's look. I got on Wikipedia right here because I'm a nerd. 1985, dude. I was like right on.
So when's the last time that you watched Misfits of Science?
Probably 1985.
Really? 1985? Because I've watched it recently.
On Hulu?
No, on YouTube. I saw it on YouTube, but I watched the pilot episode where they have the big fat frozen guy that they have to give frozen Snickers bars to.
How did they get you frozen in Misfits of Science?
Why does it always have to go to me? Why can't there be another fat frozen guy?
Okay.
Just because I'm fat and got frozen once.
How did Ryan Cronin get in Misfits of Science?
Oh, okay. Well, what happened? No. But here's the thing. Here's what I wanted to talk about because I've been watching a new show from the BBC called Just Misfits.
Uh-huh.
And basically it's like...
It's not called Just Misfits.
Well, it's not called Just Misfits. It's Misfits.
Quote, Misfits.
Misfits.
Yeah.
Right? No Misfits of Science, Misfits. But it's kind of a similar
The title's
idea.
not that long either. It's not Misfits, not Misfits of Science.
No.
Just Misfits.
It's just Misfits.
No, not just Misfits.
Misfits.
Yeah, Misfits.
Is the name of the show. But you should check it out. It's basically... It takes place at like a juvie detention center service. There's 6 of them. And they're the worst of the worst stereotypes from London.
Fan Paul has seen it.
It's awesome, right, Fan Paul? It is an awesome, awesome show. It is wonderful. It's basically what if the worst of the worst stereotypical Londoners got superpowers. And it's amazing. It is amazing.
Like, when you say the worst of the worst Londoners, you mean the worst types of people?
It would be the stereotypes that they would have.
Or like a Liverpool person, because apparently that's the worst type of Londoner is a person from Liverpool in London.
Well, no, they're London locals.
Oh, okay.
But they're the worst.
Skinhead?
No, there's no skinhead.
Then I don't want to watch this show.
Well, just because there's no hate monger group.
Yeah, they gotta. Yeah.
Well, there's others.
You say worst of the worst. I mean, that's pretty bad.
Well, okay. There's also no pedophiles or serial killers in the group. It's more like the stereotypes.
I would count
like hipsters.
A skinhead.
Hipsters in America would be a stereotype of the worst
call
of the
them
worst.
the worst
shit.
of the worst. I
just
call
the most annoying.
Douchey. Yeah.
Oh my! We should start a new group just called Jeff Reitman, where you just argue.
I'd win
needlessly.
I'd win every time, like I do in Nerd Wars.
Anyway, the show. You don't just shut up. The show is awesome. The show is awesome. You should
Why
check
is it
out.
Awesome? If you were to give someone one reason.
One reason?
Yeah.
Well, the simple reason is really watching what these people do with their powers and how they slowly evolve with their powers. Because these aren't your typical superheroes. None of these people are people that you would peg as somebody who's going to do good in life. And yet they kind of get thrown into this situation. It's really for the characters. You should watch it for the characters.
So that whole time, we're just looking for the words, the characters. So if you're going to watch this show, you're going to watch it for
to spite Jeff Reitman. You will watch it to spite Jeff Reitman.
It's not going to spite me.
I think so.
You know what would spite me?
What?
Adrian was asking, but are we going to watch Walking Dead TV the season 2?
Yes.
No.
Why?
Because it's just too overhyped for me. I haven't even watched season 1.
Dude, you're a douche. You should watch season 1.
It's like Dragon Age.
No. Look, all right. Walking Dead was great. It's great for people who've never watched the series. They show you everything. You know, they start right from the beginning. I'm not watched the series, read the series. But it's also great for people who have read the series because they change little things. They keep it really interesting, but true enough to the story that it doesn't feel like a.
I might watch it when it comes out on
Robin.
VHS.
There's no such thing as VHS anymore.
Well, then I'll watch it when it hits
You're
VHS.
such a douche.
Someone wants to send me 8 tracks of Walking Dead.
Really?
That'd be awesome.
That would be neat.
Or film reel. It'd be really awesome to get an old school movie projector.
It would be awesome. Can you get one?
You can still get them. It's whether you can get anyone to make film for you.
I don't think you can.
Yeah.
I can't believe you. But you read Walking Dead.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't read all of it. I kind of got bored after
it's
6 books.
It's still going. I mean.
Yeah, but I haven't caught up. I haven't stayed up to date.
But you liked it.
The first 6 books, then it kind of felt like it was just whatever.
Like when? When did it start getting
Book 6.
What happened in book 6? What's
I
the
don't
last
know.
thing
It
you
just
remember?
felt like it was like, okay, they're now just running from zombies all day.
See, no way. No. No. Because then they go to the prison.
I can get to the prison.
I thought that was around book 6.
Maybe it's book 7.
Maybe it's book 7.
Or maybe I stopped at book 5.
You should have kept reading, because the thing is, everybody knows that with the zombie apocalypse, it's not the zombies that get you. It's the people. The people. The zombies get you in the first couple months. Then it's the other survivors killing each
backstab you
other.
and shit.
Yep.
Yep. But that's like standard zombie horror.
Yeah, I know. So even you, knowing that it's standard zombie horror, gave up after the zombies stopped being the biggest threat.
Yeah,
You're a pussy.
What?
You're a pussy.
I don't care about the people. If I want to read about people, I'll go read like Spider-Man.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. That's just stupid. Fan Paul keeps talking about Dragon Age. Hell yeah, Fan Paul and me are going to hang out sometime. Apparently we like all the same things, because I have been playing Dragon Age 2 all week.
That's just sad.
It's awesome.
I like how you're playing a game that sucks.
No, it doesn't suck.
Dragon Age 2 is the one with the babies, right?
What babies?
The demon babies.
Well, I haven't gotten to demon babies.
I'm just making shit up to see if you...
Just shut up, then.
It was the evil leprechaun game, where
there's no evil leprechaun.
The evil leprechauns are fighting the benevolent dragons.
Dragon Age 2 is pretty cool. I was a little disappointed when I played it at first, because it wasn't enough like Dragon Age 1. But the more I play, the more into it I get. I think it's actually
Did
really
they
good.
fix the combat?
No. If you had problems with the combat, I mean, the only thing...
That's why I hated it.
The combat's faster paced, but it's still the same. You have to control 4 people. You can control yourself. One thing that they did get rid of, the fact you remember in Dragon Age 1, no matter what class character you were or where you were standing, they would always attack you first.
Yes.
Yeah, they got rid of that.
They fixed that up a bit.
Yeah, the monsters actually attack.
Well,
the
that was
first
my problem
person
with being a magic user. I wanted to be a magic user, and it's like raped,
Yeah.
raped.
Yeah, they basically got rid of that, but I think the AI has gotten more intelligent, because there's some classes that you'll be fighting that will specifically go against other classes. So if you're fighting a mage,
Wait, so they
and you have
figured
a
out how to
mage-
make a combat system?
Yeah, the mage will
Wow.
fight the mage. So the mage will try and take out the
Wow.
mage first.
That's interesting that they actually did their jobs.
See, you and your sarcasm. you play faulty, shitty games all the time.
I do not play. What faulty, shitty games do I play other than the first 15 games?
You play faulty, shitty games all the time.
Like what?
I can look over in your games and see games that have
Sneak
basic...
King was an epically awesome game.
Yeah. You see, I don't even have to say the names.
Sneak King.
Because I can go into
Because
that
I
room.
know you're going to go in there and pull that out, and you're going to be like, what the fuck is this?
I could leave this room. I could come back with 4 games.
Do it.
All right, fine.
Go. Adam's going to leave for...
Keep talking.
Hopefully he doesn't knock the light over on his fat ass and walks out of the room. So I'm going to talk... Someone asked, what's up with the Fifth Element poster? I don't know what is up with what is up. It's a Fifth Element poster. It's awesome. I don't know why you got to hate. Adrian said the new demo of the Driver game, it's like Burnout Paradise on crack. I will try that shit out because I like Burnout. Burnout was a fun game, fun series. What else we got going in the comments while we're waiting for Adam? Someone asked to know what's on one of our shirts. I don't know who you were asking about. And while I'm sitting here by myself, Tyler, I think it was McKinley, thanks for the Naruto. Because Adam has been watching that epically. What about Deus Ex? I need to get Deus Ex. Actually, tell me or email me, podcast@wackygamer.com. Adam's coming back. What do you think of Deus Ex?
Deus Ex?
I'm asking people in the comments.
I don't know what Deus Ex is.
Well, A, you lied. You came back with 4 games.
Oh, I came back with a lot more than 4 games.
No, this was actually one of the worst games that we never actually played.
Here we go. So we have...
So I want to point this out. Wait. Okay, 3 of these games were the freebie Burger King games.
Yeah.
Now, notice one of them's not even opened.
That's not the point. You're just waiting. You're
You
waiting
wanna read
until you
them
finish
off
the other ones.
For our audio
Yes.
readers?
And by the way,
Read those 3 first.
I've only gone through half of the games he has in his living room. He also has a huge pile in his basement. This is only half of the games. These are the ones I could find
Right.
in that 5 minutes.
So I'm-
Sneak King.
It was actually a good game.
The Burger King sneaking guy. Yes, I'm sure it was great. I've
We'll
heard
play
about
it.
it.
We'll play it after
I've heard
this.
about it all over G4. It's all they talk about.
Well, it's also 10 years old. Hold on.
What do we got?
If you're going to be objective, be objective.
No, I don't have to be
This
fucking objective.
was
No, shut
actually-
the fuck up. I don't have to be objective because you've never been objective about Dragon Age.
I have.
You haven't even played Dragon Age 2.
I played Dragon Age for 20 fucking hours, and
No,
I
you didn't.
hated it.
Anyway, here we go.
No, wait.
We have
We're
big-
talking about Dragon Age.
No.
Right now.
Yeah, we're talking about the fact that you never gave Dragon Age
I
a
played
fair
Dragon
shot.
Age for 20 hours. Got through the whole fucking starting area where the castle's attacked and the whole mob
Mm-hmm.
comes, and then you go meet the I forget the name of the girl, but the girl who's all dressed in black in the swamp.
Okay.
And you meet her mother and like all that shit. I know half of the fucking story. You
No,
start
that's-
going around the
that's-
world map, going
that's
around to the
basically
different
nothing.
towns and saving them and doing the side quests.
It's basically nothing.
The game is fucking flawed. Go
game-
read some fucking reviews. A lot of people love it, which is fine, but it's
You
horribly
can
flawed.
say reviews all you want.
And if
you've
you-
never played Dragon Age 2, and yet you started talking shit about it, and so my point remains clear.
Well, no.
I'm allowed to say any fucking thing I want.
That's why I asked you whether they fixed
Anything
the combat.
I want.
Because the problem with Dragon Age was
Mm-hmm.
all about if you picked the wrong fucking class, you were fucked or had to work immensely hard to get anywhere.
You know what's sad? I've beaten Dragon Age. Well, it is sad that I've beaten Dragon Age 1 3 times, but I've beaten it with every class. You can do it. You
There's
can
more
do
than
it.
3 classes.
I beat it with Mage, Fighter, and Rogue.
And
All right?
which one did you do first?
The first I did Fighter.
Fighter, yeah.
Fighter was boring.
So you knew the whole fucking game. Then you did what? Rogue and then Mage?
No, then I did Mage.
You still had the whole fucking game you knew.
Yeah, but I did it on like uber hard.
Yeah, so I could play the game. It just wasn't any fun because the guys would fucking attack
Anyway,
you.
other games that Jeff likes more than Dragon Age?
No.
Big Pumpin'.
Don't lie.
Big Pumpin'
I
from
did not say
Burger
better
King.
than Dragon Age.
Right there.
And this is the unopened game, Pocket Bike Racer, which,
Yep.
by the way, has a nice, sexy lady on the cover.
It could be fun.
I'll give them that.
It could be fun.
No, this
Racing
is,
games could be
so
fun.
this game is bad.
You
This
already
game
know?
Was it's like mini games,
Yeah.
and
Well,
it's actually
tell
not
them
too
which
bad.
game. It's
sorry, Big
Bumpin'.
Bumpin'.
Bumpin'. Big
and
Bumpin'.
Sneak King. Sorry, we're not looking at the comments at all. I'm just going to tell people right now. Sneak King was actually fun, and if you go look this up, that actually and it was like $2,
Okay, whatever.
$2.
Viva
this game-
Pinata.
This game is fucking awesome. And I know
Viva
you're gonna hate
Pinata
it.
is the next game that we have from Jeff.
Awesome.
And this is an awesome game.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, Dance Central.
Awesome too.
Wrong. I played it with you. It's stupid, and it's collecting dust. What about Connect's Adventures?
That was free with the Connect.
Whatever, you still got it. I throw out my shit.
I don't throw anything out.
Just like in the bathroom, I flush.
I don't throw anything out. I hoard stuff.
In all honesty, that was only one of the 2 shelves full of games.
In all honesty, if you're being honest,
Hmm.
that was 4 $2 games we got for free.
Okay, whatever. I didn't even bring out
And-
Force Unleashed. If you want to talk about some problems in combat, Force Unleashed had some problems in combat.
I will stop this podcast right now because
You don't want to talk
I
about
can't
it?
objectively
All
talk
right,
about
all
that.
right. It was a fun game, though.
It was a fun game.
It was a fun game.
See? Now Sneak King, fun game. Dance Central,
Fuck you. Fuck
fun
you.
game.
Fuck you. Fuck you. At 6. I will go back and get more. I will go into your basement and get
ahead and go into the basement.
all of your horrible, horrible secrets out of the basement.
These are actually the worst games you will find.
I'm pretty sure they're the worst ones. That's why I
Because-
went to that shelf.
The Burger King games, again, were like $2 games. What can you fucking expect out of a $2 game?
But the fact that you got them and played them, I mean, that drives me nuts. And then you
I got
give
them
me
out of
shit.
You want to know
about
why I
a
got
game
them?
I actually enjoy.
You want to know why I got them?
Why?
Just to fill people in. It was professional curiosity because that was the first time like anyone had really done a big mass marketing, tried to make decent games out of it. Usually when like they package games into things, it's like, here's a game that kind of, all we're guaranteeing is it works. Like it will run and not crash. Those games, whoever tried, I don't know who the developer was, but they actually tried to make fun little games for $2.
There have been other ones though. I mean, like the 7-Up Spot game.
They weren't that was a licensed product though. That wasn't in the.
Oh, you're talking about like something that they actually gave away.
Yeah, like in a
not
cereal
a marketing
box
attempt.
or it was still marketing, but
it's still a marketing attempt, but not. It's not just a marketing attempt. It's a free-ish game.
Yes. A subsidized game to try and get you into the stores or to buy whatever
all right.
product.
It's kind of interesting. Still,
it was interesting. So I wanted to see how bad they were. And Sneak King was good, and the racing game sucked. It was horrible, that racing game. We need to do a Second Life Wacky Gamer podcast. There's no fucking way.
The Second Life?
Have you played Second Life?
I've never played Second Life.
Second Life is bad. You want to talk? Okay. So there's, let's say, Sneak King, which is like mediocre. It's a good game. Yeah,
right, I haven't played it, but okay.
It's good. Then there's we're just doing levels of bad, right? And then there's kind of like Dragon Age.
You motherfucker! No, don't put no. See, no.
I'm writing this out.
No.
This is why he's angry. Is I'm actually writing it down.
You're writing it down, and you're saying it on the podcast like this is the be all truth. This is just your opinion.
And then there's like a big gap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I would even put not Assassin's Creed 2, the Insomniac game, the Lightning game. Infamous 2 is down below Dragon Age here.
See, you know,
You'll agree with that. Infamous 2 is worse than Dragon Age.
Infamous 2 is worse than Dragon Age?
There's no doubt.
I haven't played Infamous 2.
Oh, Infamous 2 is worse. Anyway,
Do you have it?
Yeah.
For
no,
what?
I game flight it.
Oh.
I returned it because it sucked. Anyway, Infamous 2, and then like there's a huge gap, and then there's Second Life and EverQuest. I'll put EverQuest down there, which I know I'm going to get some hate mail for.
Which order are you going in?
Worst.
It's getting progressively worse?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, Second Life is down here, like in the shitter. I'm just making sure you can see this.
Well, here's my thing.
You can't read.
I can
and my
read.
handwriting's not that great.
Second Life, EverQuest.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
When did you learn to read English?
I did it this week.
Nice. See, some people are saying Dragon Age is better than Dragon Age 2.
I agree.
Really?
I like Dragon Age better, but there's a lot of aspects of Dragon Age 2 that I really, really enjoy.
So then there's really no compulsion for me to try Dragon Age 2.
You? No, you shouldn't.
Right. At least you
shouldn't.
That.
You won't like it.
See?
Like,
at least we agree that I have good taste.
Yeah.
Infamous?
Well, no, it's not
See,
good
you
taste.
Just said yes.
No, it's not good taste. It's the same way that I wouldn't take you to a brothel because I know you preferred cock. You know, I just know what you like.
That's like 2 jokes you got.
That's right. You like gay men, sex.
Speaking of,
and I'm happy for you.
We're watching Conan versus Conan. Not watching, but the
making
comments.
Commenting when
reading the comments.
Okay, something was in the comments.
And someone said we should just get it over with and make out. Now Adam's tried several times, but
what the fuck?
I showed him Paul, and then he just started making out with Paul.
No,
it was all good.
Here's the thing. Even if I was gay, I am so out of Jeff's league that it isn't even fucking funny. I am sorry, but I would have standards.
You're right. I'm not 21. Okay, so anyway.
Damn straight.
Do you have an Xbox?
No, my Xbox died. It gave me the red ring.
I thought you got a new one.
No.
What happened to Red's Xbox?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That conversation fizzled out. I kept asking him for it, and then like...
See, Red says you didn't ask him for
No, I'd ask him for it, and then a month later he'd be like, you want the Xbox? And then I didn't have the money anymore, and I'd be like, well, soon. And then I'd ask him. It was a back and forth thing with that. And
That's
now,
sad. So there's no way in hell you're looking forward to Gears of War 3, which Killstealer just asked.
Well, no, but in the abstract I am. That game's awesome.
Yeah, if one had an Xbox, you
I've
might
played
be
Gears of War.
excited to play Gears of War 3.
It was awesome.
I don't know if I'll get 3.
Why not?
I'm kind of getting Gears of War out. I played 1 and 2.
Oh, I could see that. I mean...
But then again, I say that now, and I'm starving for a game, so I could totally see buying it.
You're probably going to end up getting it.
Or at least game flying it.
It's a fun game. It's a fun game.
I want to know what people thought of L.A. Noire. Did you get it?
No, because here's what I heard. It's just a linear story.
It seems to be a linear story. It's really well delivered, but it also seems like GTA with interviews.
It seems like GTA with lots of interviews.
And I'm arguably I haven't played very long. I'm curious to see if people think it changes, but I'm I got promoted, and I've done 2 quests or whatever, 2 investigations. That's what they call them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it, but I stopped playing it, and I have no compulsion to go back and play it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, to me, like the dialogue heavy shit, I have a hard time sticking with the dialogue heavy shit. Like even in Dragon Age, I'm not really paying that close attention to what the fuck people are saying. I'm just like, where do I have to go? Where do I have to go?
That's
I want
the
to fight.
difference between you and me is I want to listen to the story. I don't want to keep dying. I could care less about an hour-long combat. I want to see what's going on in those types of games.
Yeah, I never get that invested in what's going on. It's very seldomly like Fallout 2, not Fallout. I'm sorry. What's
Fucknits?
no
Flooflar.
no
Start with an F.
Indiana Jones, but it's not Indiana Jones.
Oh, Uncharted.
Uncharted.
Yeah.
Those had great stories. Those I could have played for the story.
Well, you probably did.
And I
play
did.
For the story, yeah.
I did.
And
play
God
for
of
the
War.
story. God of War, the story was all right.
Although the combat was fun.
The combat was really fun. God of War is one of those weird ones where it's the cutscenes that you kind of you're like, that's really neat.
Yeah.
You know, for some reason, I'm like, ooh, it's slowing down time, and I get to press a button.
Well, so some people hate that shit.
I usually do.
I don't know what it is about God of War's mechanism for doing it, but it just feels better.
It's just bloody and graphic.
I guess
think
that's
it's,
it.
is really the thing.
Anyway, lots of people saying L.A. Noire sucked, or it was okay.
Yeah.
I did want to, before I forget, Red, Ginger Hamface, Scott has a podcast on Game of Thrones called Boars, Gore, and Swords. You should check it out. We'll put a link in the linky thing after we're done.
Yes, that would be good.
But you can also just look up Boars, Gore, and Swords on iTunes, and you'll find it. Or on the internet. I don't know if you guys have heard of the internet.
The internet is pretty
Interwebs.
sweet. We're going to try and get our podcast on the internet soon.
Eventually.
We're going to find a way to get a podcast on
the
here.
internet.
We're going to be the first ones to do it.
Can you tell I'm tired?
I can kind of tell you're tired.
I just kind of
You're less grumpy than you usually are, so I'm figuring sleep deprivation. I have something to talk about. Naruto.
Go ahead and talk about Naruto. I'll just take a nap.
All right, you can take a nap. Daniel Dante was asking about it. Yes, I did get Daniel Dante's link, and I watched the first couple episodes of Naruto. It's pretty good. But I got distracted with One Piece. For some reason. You know what it is? It's because I can watch One Piece on Hulu without subtitles. They have it in English. Because a lot of the time when I'm doing shit, I like to watch TV, you know?
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Have some on in the background.
And so that's how I'm watching One Piece. One Piece is actually pretty cool. I'm really surprised. Do you know anything about One Piece?
No. I don't even know what to ask about it. Why is it so awesome, Adam? Please tell me and inform me of this awesome epicness.
Oh, okay. I will. It's about a kid who wants to become king of the pirates, living in a land or in a world where everybody's a pirate, it seems like, basically. And he has superpowers that basically makes him have the same powers as Mr. Fantastic. He's super stretchy.
So he's like the guy in the Venture Brothers.
There's no super stretchy guy in the Venture Brothers.
Yeah, there is.
Who?
The one, the guy in the fake Fantastic Four.
Well, the guy in the fake no, he's nothing like that. That's just stupid. No, the only thing that he would have in common with the parody of Reed Richards from Venture Brothers is the stretching power. He can stretch.
That's what we just said. You said the stretching power, and
Well,
I said
no,
like the guy on Venture Brothers.
No, you said
and
he's
said,
just
not
you
like
said,
that guy.
You said he's just like the guy from the Venture Brothers. He's nothing like the guy from the Venture Brothers except for one thing.
He can stretch.
Yes.
Is he tall?
No.
Is he white?
I'm gonna guess he's Asian.
Why is he Asian?
It's made in Japan.
Japanese people know how to draw white people.
Yeah, they know how to draw white people. I'm guessing he's
So
Asian.
why are you being racist and assuming
Why
Japanese people would
Why are
only
you
put
being
Japanese?
racist and assuming that Japanese people only want to look at white people in their cartoons?
It's true.
It's not true.
It's true.
How is that true?
Look at fucking Final Fantasy. Okay, anyway, tell me about this stretchy guy.
I just told you the whole damn thing. You don't listen when I talk. That's the thing. I told you what it was. I gave you the synopsis.
But why should I watch it?
Oh. Well,
Or shouldn't I watch it?
do you like Japanese animation?
Depends.
Well, what's a Japanese anime that you liked?
Like movies length or series?
Series.
That Record of Lodoss War is pretty good.
Oh, that is a good one.
What was the other one that I watched a lot of? It was girls who had motorcycles that fought evil guys in Neo Tokyo, basically. Shit.
Ghost in the Shell.
And that's not Ghost in the Shell. That's a movie.
Well, they made a series.
Oh, that's true too. I did see the series.
I don't know. If you like more serious Japanese anime, you're not going to be into it. This is clearly for kids.
Oh, then I wouldn't like it.
It has the fight scenes are fun, but it's childlike.
Not my style.
Yeah. It's a tamed down version of what you'd get in a Dragon Ball Z.
A tamed down version of Dragon Ball Z, which I'm not a huge fan of.
Yeah, so you probably wouldn't like it.
And I love calling it Dragon Balls.
It's Dragon Ball Z.
It gets people all... You don't care that much.
I don't care that much.
But some people get all riled up about everything. It's not Star Moon. It was like 4 girls. One of them was like or 3 girls. One of them was like in a band and kind of resisted being one of the girls.
Are you talking about Gem?
No.
Because that's not Japanese
That's
animation.
not Gem and the Holograms.
It's a good show.
Crap. What the hell is it? This is going to bother me now all fucking day.
We have a
Figure it
computer
out.
right here. You could look it up.
What am I going to look up? 3 girls in an anime, and I'm going to find hentai all over the place.
3 girls motorcycle anime.
All right, I'm going to put my mic down. You talk about something people are going to be really fascinated by.
I have to talk about something people are going to be
Here,
fascinated
talk
by.
about...
Did I tell you about getting arrested? I didn't. I'm going to tell you about getting arrested.
Adam got arrested.
I got arrested.
It's not Josie and the Pussycats either.
No, it's not
Go.
Josie and the Pussycat. Okay, so the other night, I was drinking because I have a problem, and I was drinking, and I don't know if anybody out there has been to San Francisco, but for some reason, in the BART stations, the train stations, the toilets have been closed since September 11th because apparently terrorists really hate our ability to poop.
Terrorists like poop bombs.
Yes, they want to blow up toilets and stop us from being able to go to the bathroom when it's convenient. So after the bar, I went to the BART station. That's like a 20-minute walk. Waiting for the train was about 20 minutes. It's a 20-minute ride, so it's been an hour, and I really have to pee. And it's only about 4 blocks to my house, all right, from the train station.
I think you did tell us.
Well,
Keep going.
basically, I get out of the train. I turn the corner. I whip it out because I started to wet my pants, and I start peeing. And the first thing I notice is there's there's 2 people in a car watching me. Like I'm peeing right next to them, and they can see my penis. That was unusual. So I waved at them, and then the cops stopped me, and I got a ticket. And the cops were really friendly. I think they thought I was going to try and be a dick, but I was just like, you got me. You caught me, cops. You know, like, what am I going to do? Here's the thing, though. I was peeing on a pile of homeless poop. It seems like, if anything, I was helping.
You were like cleaning it.
Yeah.
You were sanitizing it.
I was scattering.
Were you scattering it?
I was trying to scatter
That's
it.
not helping.
Well, you know, liquefying it and it'll go away somehow. Anyway, so I ended up having to go to the
Police station?
Well, not the police station. I did, but it's a court. It's a
Oh, yeah.
people's court.
Yeah, they have those night court. It's not night courts, but it's
was
like
during
for
the day.
petty crimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because California can't afford to have real
courts
anymore.
yeah.
So they just get volunteers from the community. So it's me and these 2 ladies who are like 50, and I tell them the story, and they're like, "What would you do different next time?" And I so just wanted to be like, wet myself. Like, what do you want me to do? There's no toilets anywhere. But instead I'm like, well, I guess I'll pee before
Where were
I
you?
go.
Where did you originate?
Where did I
Van
pee?
Ness?
Where did I
You
pee?
said all the stations don't have the. Were you at Van Ness or Civic Center?
No, I was at
16th?
what? Montgomery Street
There's
Station.
plenty of
And then-
bathrooms around.
No.
There's two public bathrooms that take the quarters or whatever, right on Union Square near Powell.
Number one.
I'm just saying, you
That's
deserved
Powell
whatever
Street. That's
fucking.
Powell Street.
It's
I
like
was on
3
Montgomery.
blocks from Montgomery.
Yeah, well, I didn't think I was going to wet myself. All right,
Such
that's
a
number
pussy.
one.
Such a
Number
pussy.
two, when's the last time you used one of those?
Yesterday.
That's a fucking lie, and I know it.
You're right.
Yeah, I know. Here's the last time I used one of the quarter toilets. Put a quarter in, doors open, homeless naked man. All right, you know what? It's not worth it. Fuck that. Homeless, well, it should be naked, homeless man.
Did you whack him off while you were in there?
Well, yeah. I mean, he had the money. That's how I do it.
Was
I'm
it
not
like
afraid.
a quarter? Did you get a quarter?
Well, yeah, I had to get my money back because I couldn't go to the
All right,
bathroom,
well-
so I had to masturbate a homeless guy, which is just even worse. There should be a sign on the front of the toilets
see-
that say, you may have to masturbate homeless men.
That would have probably worked out okay. Is if you just peed on him. Because that would have been a public service.
Well, no, you got to pay extra.
you don't have
You
to
got to
pay
pay
extra.
You got to pay extra
I've
to get
never
me to
had
pee on you.
I was going to say, I've never had to pay a homeless person to pee on them.
No.
But usually you're like, yes,
He was paying me a quarter to whack him off. If you want me to pee on you, that's like 40 cents.
stop hitting the table.
Never.
Please.
No.
Please.
Shut up.
Please.
Eat me.
Please.
Die.
Please.
Just shut up.
Please?
Talk about something.
I'm talking about something right now.
Talk about hitting the table.
I can't find the fucking show. I want to see if anyone remembers this.
I don't think it's even a real show.
No, it was 3 or 4 girls who, at least the one girl rode a motorcycle, and they were in robot suits, and they fought bad guys. And I believe now I'm starting to remember something about the robots taking over the world, and that's what they were fighting against.
Mm-hmm. Robotech.
No, but the robots were like being controlled, like had a virus that would cause them to go evil, and they were trying to stop that from happening.
I really think that maybe you made this up.
I didn't make this up, and I
think you
I
might
may
have.
or may not have it downstairs. I think it's called Chica Hombre Puta.
Chica Hombre Puta?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's so many Japanese cartoons with Spanish names, but I
Yeah.
don't think that's one of them.
Well, this one was exported from Mexico. They hired a Japanese.
Yeah, I know you're making shit.
That part I made up.
No shit.
It's not Robotech. It's not Robotech.
I believe you.
This someone Killstealer said it was Robotech.
Oh, you know what we have to talk about?
Your vagina.
No, the new series we're going to try and do. Ask Your Bud.
So Adam's gonna start a new series called
Ask Your Bud.
Anal Fascination.
No, it's
And then when he's done with that, he's gonna create one called Ask Your Bud. You want to talk about the second one?
Well, Anal Fascination is for my other site.
Yeah, that's
but,
for.
But you guys don't know me. I wear a mask in that one. It's a Bob Hope mask.
A Bob Hope mask?
It's my fetish. Don't judge.
Wow.
But for Wacky Gamer,
Did you get fucked in the ass by what's his name?
Dean Martin,
No, the guy. I wasn't thinking Dean Martin, but that'd be good.
Ricky Lake.
Ricky Lake does have a penis, but the guy. Yes, you are correct, sir.
Why would Ed McMahon?
Ed McMahon.
Fuck Bob Hope.
I don't know. I thought that was your thing.
No.
Anyway, ask
no,
your
that's
bud.
disgusting. But
Ask
we use a
your
putter.
bud.
We put a putter in my butt.
A putter?
Wow,
Like a
that's
golf
wild.
putter?
That's wild.
A golf putter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Butt sex. Wow, that's
Just because
wild.
it makes you think of Johnny?
Well, no, it makes me think of Bob Hope.
Whatever.
Bob Hope
I know golf. Yeah.
has a golf club. He always carries
Yep.
a golf. But for Wacky Gamer,
Oh, so hold on. Adam's starting a new series called Ask Your Bud. Do you want to talk about it?
yeah, we should talk about Ask Your Bud. We're going to be basically it's a write-in show for advice where anybody out there can write emails
To Bud.
the green stoner puppet from all of the videos. and he will give you fucking awesome advice.
Who I forgot to set up the email account for.
You forgot to set. What is that email account that they can email
If
to
I
later
had
today?
set up an email account, it would have been live now. But it would be bud@wackygamer.com
bud@wackygamer.com, and they can start sending those emails later tonight
at like 2:30.
at like 2:30.
Yep.
And if you're listening to the podcast after, like after the air date, wait until 2:30.
Whatever day you're at,
You wait
you
until
wait till
2:30.
2:30. If we get
Always
emails
wait.
before 2:30
We
p.m.,
throw 'em out.
Yeah, PST or PDT, we will throw them out.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're GMT, you're kind of fucked, but we don't care because that's how Bud rolls.
If you're GMT, Greenwich Mean Time.
Yeah.
I thought for a minute I was like, GMT, is that a new? No, wait a minute. I know that was.
It's a gangster
I was
metamorphized
I thought
tranny.
I was wondering if it was a game for like 2 seconds.
It's a gangster metastasizing transsexual.
Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah, that we know a couple of those guys. So send us Bud emails, and what kind of stuff should people send in?
Anything that you want advice on. We'll do relationship advice, job advice.
Purchases, you're debating on whether buy a camera or Bud will help you out.
Bud will help you. That being said, he'll probably have at least 4 bong hits before.
Well, Bud, that's how Bud rolls.
That is how Bud rolls.
And if he's got powder on him, well, that ain't sugar.
that ain't sugar.
No,
Yes.
Bud doesn't believe in sugar.
He doesn't believe in sugar. Sugar's bad for you.
Sugar is bad for you.
It's really bad for you. It messes with the heroin. That's what he says.
It coats your nose so that it doesn't absorb correctly, the cocaine. So,
Yeah.
sugar's bad. Sugar's really, really bad.
Oh, wait a minute. Is Adrian asking if he should draw Bud?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, why not? That'd be fun.
Well, I feel bad because I still
If he
owe
wants to
Adrian
draw-
like $2.60. I don't want to brag.
60 cents.
He needs to send me his PayPal, and I know he's listening, so he should probably send me his PayPal.
He should probably send his PayPal.
so I can hook him up.
Does Adrian know about Murphy's Pub, the basement of Murphy's Pub, what we did with all of his pictures?
Go ahead and explain.
So we do, I and Ryan Cronin and another guy have a comedy room, Murphy's Pub, and we filled up the entire hallway with all of Adrian's pictures of me as Thor and the
Krang.
Wacky Gamer stuff,
Spork.
Krang.
Which are all on T-shirts, by the way. At
Yes,
T-shirts,
they all are T-shirts.
wackygamer.spreadshirt.com.
But yeah, we printed them up, put them up. What did you think of them?
It looked good. It made the
thought it
hallway look sexy.
It looked neat.
Yeah.
I thought it really turned out great.
Now, we're going to owe Adrian for like another $1 for that. Probably
Yes.
$3.60.
At least $3.
But I still need his PayPal. As
So we
of
should-
right now, I do not have his PayPal account.
Getting a PayPal would be good.
If you want to give me your login too, I can buy some stuff with that $3.60 I gave you. And
Buy some art supplies. Yeah, I'd like to send you money too, since I'm technically reaping benefits.
oh, are you reaping benefits?
Well, yeah, I mean, I use his pictures on my website.
Oh, I
and
thought
stuff.
you were actually making money off of
No,
it. No.
no, non-monetary benefits. I mean, come on, look at me.
That would be hella gay.
Like, if I got money, I mean,
Dude, I might be getting paid in full soon.
no.
Yeah, miracle of miracles.
That's bullshit.
I know. I don't know what to do with all that extra money.
So how much would it be? Like, are we talking about $50, $60?
More than that.
$70.
More than that.
You should buy some comics.
Keep going up by 10. We're going to be here a while.
Yeah, but you should definitely buy some comics with it.
So, talking about fucking comics. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Original series.
Yeah, I got it.
Getting reprinted
Oh, really?
in a graphic novel. I'm all excited. My
Yeah.
birthday just occurred. Like last week. That's part of the reason we didn't have a podcast. But I wanted to get this not on my birthday because it was due September 1st. But
Yeah.
I'm like, yay, I'll order it on my birthday and I'll get it next week. Amazon sends me an email today and says, oh, that September date, it got delayed. January. It's already fucking done. Like, these books
Yeah.
were made. Why
That's weird.
a 4-month...
Which
Unless they're just making up products.
maybe it's one of those things where they put it out and it's wishful thinking. Like,
Yeah.
how many people are going to respond to this?
If we get more than 100 people, we might
we
actually
might want to print
this.
these books.
Yeah. But fuckers.
So my query: what's in the Teenage
It's just a
Mutant Ninja Turtles?
reprint.
Of which books?
Oh, it's volume 1, so it's not obviously the whole thing, but I didn't care. I wanted it. I've wanted it for a while. So.
Yeah, because I have the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trade back. Casey got that for me.
Yeah.
You know, but it's only the first like 3 comics, I think. So I wonder, because I want to read when Raphael gets his shell cracked and loses an eye and everything, when it starts getting bloody and graphic.
Yeah.
Like I want to read those again.
Well, hopefully they'll
be in there.
So 2 other people go pre-order it on Amazon so I can get my fucking copy in January. But that fucking pissed me off. I don't want to talk about comics because I didn't read any this week.
Sorry. Well, happy birthday, Jeff.
Well, thanks for telling me on my birthday.
You didn't tell me it was your birthday. What do you want from me?
Hand job.
You forget my birthday. That's all right.
I have no idea when your birthday is.
Exactly. Who cares?
I'm gonna make
We're
one
men.
up. Hold on. February 4th.
Oh my God, that is not right. But it does have
We
a
are
month.
next year.
I'll give you a hint. It does have a month and a number, so you were kind of close.
Next year we are celebrating Adam's birthday on February 4th. We're gonna
On
have
February
a big
4th.
drunk podcast birthday celebration.
I'm down.
February 4th.
Is anybody? I should be. Yeah, why not?
We should still be alive.
I should be alive. I was doing the
February
math.
4th.
I was doing the math, and I think I'll be okay.
Killstealer said he'd give me a hand job.
Hey,
That's a good friend.
he's a nice guy.
What the fuck's your problem?
Well, a hand job's more like it's not really a birthday present. It's more like
You're right. That's like an Easter
it's a
celebration.
housewarming gift. It's more like a housewarming gift. Or
Speaking of
if you need to use the toilet.
hand jobs
Yes.
and underappreciation,
Mm-hmm.
Justin Bieber on the VMAs. I want to talk about this because I thought it was fucking hysterical. It was one of those things I had on in the background while I was playing Team Fortress, and I happened to look up during one of my deaths. And Justin Bieber's on accepting his award, and he thanks God, and then thanks Jesus Christ. He goes, and I want to thank Jesus Christ because he's underappreciated, which I thought was fucking funny as all hell.
It's
That he's like, JC's got to get some cred.
Jesus really is underappreciated.
What about the Holy Spirit?
You know what I didn't get?
Like,
I'll tell you what I didn't get.
what?
Why did he dress up like the chick from The Biggest Loser? Or no, I'm sorry, The Weakest Link.
The weakest link.
Check it out. Look at the picture of him with those glasses. And just imagine him saying, "You are the weakest link.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He was the best looking lesbian there though.
Did you see Lady Gaga?
Yeah, I saw
It's
Lady
just
Gaga.
proof Lady Gaga's a dude.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
No.
A big-breasted dude.
Big breasted dude with a vagina that you can see all over the internet.
And a crook nose.
And a crooked nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Lady Gaga.
I'm still bothered by this Jesus Christ thing.
You're really
Not that he
bothered by
thanked.
that.
If he would have thanked God and Jesus Christ, that was fine. It was the word underappreciated. He gets 2 fucking days a year already. More
Yeah,
days
it's
than
true.
anyone else gets.
Nobody else gets 2 days a year.
And even if you want to count Sundays for God, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the Christian God or the Saturdays for the
God.
Jewish God, but
Whatever.
God. Jesus is also thanked then. So
It's
kinda,
true. It is true. We do talk an awful lot about Jesus. And you know what? You never see God in TV shows. It's always Jesus.
It's always Jesus, yeah.
It's always Jesus.
God rarely, if ever, shows up except in Kevin Smith movies.
Mm-hmm. It's the truth. Yeah.
But the Holy Spirit, I can't name a movie that the Holy Spirit's been in.
I can't even name anything the Holy Spirit's done.
Neither, just the Bible,
Yeah,
Best work.
That guy is
Best work.
underappreciated.
the Catholic Church. That's what I'm saying. If Justin Bieber wanted to do that,
He should have said the
should have
Holy
given a
Spirit.
shout out to the Holy Spirit.
Well, maybe he's not Catholic.
And then I would have given him props. I'm like, that short little lesbian is really smart.
That's the smartest little lesbian. I hope Usher doesn't rape him too hard. Somebody keeps saying this on the thing. They're asking, they're saying that they really want to see a Never-Ending Story or Wizard of Oz remake. Do either of those sound like good ideas to you?
Only if they do Never-Ending Story like The Wiz. That would be fucking awesome.
So they're going to resurrect Michael Jackson, and he's going to maybe play the part of
it's
Atreyu?
all urban. It'd be like in the day that The Wiz came out, it
Oh,
was kind of
okay.
like disco-y, or
Yeah.
just kind of the flair. So I want like a hip-hop,
An urban-y hip-hop, inner-city feeling.
never-ending
Never-Ending
story.
Story.
Yeah.
I would watch that.
Where the reason the dude's reading the books is because he's trying to stay away from dealing drugs on the street.
I would watch the shit out of
See,
that.
that's what I'm talking about.
All right, Jeff finally had a good idea, but I think that one's actually really good. But other than that, I think that, in all honesty, remaking these movies is just a bad idea. It's a recipe for disaster.
It's gonna suck.
I think the reason is because there's nothing wrong with the first ones. The first ones, I mean, the original Neverending Story, not 2 and 3.
Yeah, you mean the original
and the original Wizard of Oz.
Mm-hmm.
Those were so well done, you can still watch those today and still enjoy them.
Even black and white
Yeah.
sections of the Wizard of Oz are still
They're
feel
still
current
good.
and good, and yeah.
Whereas every time they try and remake a movie pointlessly, the majority of time it turns into shit. You know?
Yes.
Like the original Planet of the Apes remake, when they just tried to do a straight verbatim Planet of the Apes remake. It's shit. But
The new one.
the new one's good because they're remaking Rise of the Planet of the Apes, I think it is.
Well, they also took
Or
the
Birth
universe.
of the Planet of the
They
Apes.
kind of just took the universe and the feel of the universe and did a movie with it
Mm-hmm.
that was inspired by.
Yeah, by Birth of the Planet of
Yeah.
the Apes. And they filled in all of the holes. Because if you go watch Birth of the Planet of the Apes again, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, this evolved chimpanzee goes back in time, and apparently he's fucking normal chimpanzees and somehow producing viable offspring. I mean, that's like saying that I would go back in time, I meet Lucy, the missing link, banger. No.
I mean, to be fair,
don't
you're
think-
not that far evolutionary.
well,
from
me.
Lucy.
I'm probably a bad example.
Yeah. Take Ryan Cronin. It's a little more believable that he's not compatible.
Are you saying Ryan Cronin's more evolved than me?
I mean, he does watch a lot of TV.
That's true.
He watches way more TV.
He figured
than
out. He figured out the remote control. Somebody's saying Return to Oz. Return to Oz was bad. the only redeeming part of Return to Oz was
it
the
ended.
girl.
Oh,
No, the girl in it. I had a crush on her when I was young.
I had a crush on the girl from Neverending Story,
Which one?
the princess.
You only see her for like 2 minutes.
I know, dude. That's all you need.
I don't know. She seemed a little uppity to me. A little hoity-toity bitch sitting in that tower. Say my name. Say my name. Boogity, 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 boogity. This is the
That
dumbest
was exactly.
name.
She just kept. He kept saying Mixelplick, and then
Mixelplick?
click some Mixem.
Mixelplick. It took me a minute. At first I thought, was that her name? It was a horrible name.
No,
What was her name? Her name was awful. It's like 20 syllables.
Cum guzzler slut whore. I think.
Yep, that was it.
Yep.
That was it.
We're shaking.
Yes, the girl that was in Return from Oz
Which
was
girl in the craft?
the black-haired girl,
Oh,
the kind of evilish
yeah. Okay.
girl,
The girl.
the leader
Yeah.
of
The girl.
evil witches.
The girl.
You know, there's a fourth girl in that movie that I can't remember. I can remember the black-haired girl. I can remember the black girl. I can remember the goody-goody girl that, you know, you're following, the brown-haired one. Who's that other chick?
Don't know.
I don't know.
Why would
either.
I know?
Because, well, you remembered the other ones, didn't you?
I remember the 3. I remember there being 3.
Yeah, there's another.
There
Wasn't
is
there?
another.
I thought there was a fourth. Okay, whatever. So what else do you want to talk about?
I wanted to talk about the Blu-ray of Star Wars coming out.
All right.
So, George Lucas in his revisionist history, you know, Han shot firstisms,
Yeah.
has decided that when, you know, in Jedi, when he throws the Emperor into the pit, Darth Vader,
Yeah.
down the shaft,
Yeah.
and he's shooting lightning. Guess what Darth Vader says now?
What?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
But he's the one that threw him into the pit.
I know.
That's kind of stupid. That's like cutting cake and screaming, "You ruined my birthday!" Well, you're cutting the cake, though. It's you. Why you don't scream no when
Yes,
you
do.
the
When
one who
you
does it
have a victorious moment over an evil that's oppressed you for your
for
entire
your
life.
entire life and forced you to kill your family and
Yeah, you
taken
scream
away
no.
your humanity. You scream no.
Because what does the future hold for you?
What-
What does the future possibly hold? Your life is now really gone. The life you've now built up is Lord of the Sith. Right
Well, it seems like
man
now
to
you're Lord of
Emperor.
the Sith. You are Lord of the Sith now. You did your job. You killed the Sith King or whatever the fuck they call those guys.
Sith Lord.
Sith Lord.
That'd
so now
be the
you're-
Lord of
because
the
there's
Sith?
because there can only be 2 Siths at a time.
There
right?
can be only one.
There's a Sith
Highlander?
and then his apprentice, right?
Yes. His
Okay.
twin sister.
So it should be a good thing. It's like I'm the king of Sith.
Yeah, you should be like, you should do the
You should
Ewok
dance.
Nub Nub song.
Yeah,
Nub
something.
Nub. Dun-dun,
Waka-da-da,
dun-dun, dun-dun,
What?
dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 bum, bum. Dun, 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 bum, bum.
Well,
See, that would be a good thing to play when you threw the Emperor down a hole.
well, I just don't. But what does it add? Well, like, what's the?
Well, that's what I don't get. I get some of the stuff George has done, like redo the effects and change the Ewok song, right?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of understand that. It's kind of like I want to update the effects and I want to.
I get that.
I not that I like it, but I understand it.
I understand the mentality.
I don't understand Han shot first and no. It just
What?
doesn't seem like it's necessary to change because no one who was watching Star Wars when Han shot that gun was like, "This is I can't watch this movie
I can't
anymore."
watch this anymore. This guy's a bad guy.
I was believing the Gamorreans. I was okay with droids, automatons, basically. I was okay with giant sand creatures, desert planets, starships.
Wait, Ink Within. Adrian's got something. He's saying Vader is losing his life. The Emperor kept him alive. That's why he's screaming no.
Okay, that would explain why you'd be like, "Ow!"
Yeah, you still wouldn't
I'm
say
dying.
no. You still wouldn't say no. You'd be like, what's happening?
My
But you'd
chest.
say more like Vader, like, taking too long. You know, but
Look, this sucks. I'm
there you go.
dying.
That would make sense.
It's
That's stupid.
good to know you, motherfucker.
That's dumb. I never got why he threw him down there anyway, but whatever.
Why'd he throw him down the hole? What else are you gonna do with an emperor?
Well, it seems like there's other ways to kill the guy.
You would pat him on the
It
head
seems
and be
like no, it's just you're a fucking master Jedi. That's the best way you came because he's getting electrocuted the whole time he's doing it.
You know what we do in America?
Use a gun.
No, after he left
Oh.
office, we'd install him as a board member of a Fortune 500 company where he
yeah.
can make lots of money.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah, that's the American way.
That's the American way.
For America.
USA. Okay, somebody keeps screaming. What's your favorite Zelda game? What's your favorite Zelda game, Jeff?
Wind Waker.
Wind Waker. Mine was the Zelda for Super Nintendo.
There's a reason for
The
Wind
original
Waker.
Zelda. What's that?
That was when I had my appendectomy. And it literally came out the weekend after.
Mhm.
And I played it like the whole week. So I have very fond Vicodin-infused memories of Wind Waker.
Now you know what it's like for me to play all video games because I'm usually high, so I get that nostalgia feeling every time. Every time somebody shows me a controller, I'm like, oh my god!
Oh my God. That reminds me of that one time I got high.
That reminds me of the weekend
Speaking
I got an
of-
ounce.
It's a 3-day weekend.
Yes, it is
And for Americans,
for Americans.
Ford truck.
It's Labor Day, right?
Labor Day.
Labor Day,
Where we celebrate women's
Working.
pain when giving birth.
I thought we were celebrating working by not working.
No, we're celebrating women's labor.
No,
It was a holiday put in by men so they didn't.
No,
They could make fun of women, basically.
no, it's Labor Day. You celebrate working by not working. The same way on Groundhog's Day we celebrate groundhogs by killing them.
And on Memorial Day, we celebrate
Memories
by
trying to
drinking
forget.
them and forgetting them. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
You're here now, but you got 2 more days, theoretically.
Ryan Cronin's coming over. We're going to try and see if we can throw anything together for puppets and wacky games.
Thanks for inviting me, because we had 3 little mini scripts I wanted to film. Right here, page 1.
That's each.
Says,
One of your mini scripts is a sentence.
I've written them down in the Google Docs, but here's the ideas I had. What does it say right at the top of the page?
Arrival trash.
Animal trash.
Okay.
I mean, I spell as good as you, so.
Okay. What would you do for a Klondike bar? That would be a good one.
Which we already talked about.
Mm-hmm.
The D&D summoning.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. And Harry Potter.
Now,
The day after.
I think the D&D one should be live action. I've said that every time.
We need to get Ryan naked and painted red and
And
the
he
horns.
would, and I'm telling you, he would.
He
be
would do
up
it in a
for
heartbeat. I know.
And Halloween's coming, so that's when we get to buy all the shit. So that one's in the works. As for what would you do for a Klondike bar, we got to figure out what we're going to do.
With the Klondike bar. Killstealer said he liked my take on Labor Day. See? It's now fact. Go put it on Wikipedia. We'll make it fact.
Okay, yeah.
Harry Potter the day after. I still like that one.
You still like Harry Potter the day after? Well, but Harry Potter's done.
I know Harry Potter's done, but I do like the visual. Maybe next time there's a kid's book, we'll use all these ideas and we'll just change the character names.
That's a good idea.
Because there'll be a girl and a guy. That's all this really requires. What?
Yeah, well, I think that one. I think this one would be funnier if we did it live action too.
If we could find people that look like that and dress them up.
Oh, fuck you, man. I'll shave off my beard, put a lightning bolt on my head. There you go. I'm Harry Potter.
Good.
It's the
I'll
day
be
after.
Ron.
He gets fat.
Fucking Red could be Ron.
Yeah, there you go.
And
it would be good if we do it live
Ryan
action.
is Hermione.
There you go. Then that would be fucking hilarious.
All right.
Like, it'll
Done.
be funny. It'll be funny to dress
hold on.
up.
Let me put live action on this section. Live action.
Somebody's saying I should... Oh, it's Adrian thinks I should make an Adam puppet. I do have that one puppet that kind of looks like me if I put a beard on it.
I'm going to try and do some puppet stuff, too.
Yep. Today I brought a puppet over for Jeff. So
I might start doing puppet rants.
Puppet rants?
Yeah, just rants.
Is a puppet?
With the puppet.
You can try.
Yeah, see what happens.
Why not?
That's what I'm saying. Why not?
Mm.
That's why you brought the puppet over.
Well, I brought the puppet over so you could practice with him.
I'm just saying, you guys can try and get ideas together. I'm fucking writing ideas and you won't take them. Not that I'm hurt or anything by it, but whatever. Here's some more puppet stuff right here.
We're gonna have to finish pretty soon so I can rub calamine lotion onto Jeff's butthole. Apparently his feelings are hurt.
Here's some other puppet topics I wrote down. And then we're here today.
Which ones have you brought up to me?
Just the first page so far.
Yeah, is the big problem that I haven't stolen your book to read?
No, the big problem is you don't inform me when you're doing puppet stuff.
We weren't really planning on doing that much puppet stuff. We're gonna see if we can get a camera. Ryan's gonna come over and we're gonna see if we can get some quick ideas.
It's weird that I have a camera.
Look,
so you could just.
Why are we? Why?
I'm just saying.
Are you willing to come over?
It hurts.
You want to come over Monday?
When is it? Monday?
Yeah, Monday afternoon.
Monday. Check. Avails.
Jeez, God, I hate you. I hate you.
I can come over Monday.
Okay, fine. Come over Monday.
What time?
But if we film, I don't know, like 1.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
I'll send you a text.
How about 1:10?
Why are we doing this
1:10?
on the podcast?
1:10.
1:10. Fine. 1:10. We'll do it at 1:10. We'll
Which
do it at 1:10.
means you gotta tell Ryan 1, so he shows up at 1:10.
The point is, are you going to be cool if you bring your camera to do it the way that we did it last time, where you'd have to put them in Dropbox?
You just copy them off while we're there.
I can try. Remember last time I had your camera?
Oh, no, I'll bring my laptop.
Okay.
And we'll get it off on the laptop.
Okay, then we can do that.
So people wanted to know how we actually copy files back and forth.
I know we had a lot of.
We use a Dropbox account. So let's go back in time to when we were trying to get Comic-Con videos together.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, we filmed all on my camera, but Adam did not have any of the Animal Trash videos. So
I borrowed the camera.
He borrowed the camera. He plugs it in. He can't pull any of the files off.
Yeah, apparently.
Which it's weird because it's the same camera model basically as the one Joe. Whatever.
It films in a different thing that Final Cut just doesn't accept.
And so then I had to spend like the entire night of computer time. I wasn't actually awake doing this. Re-encoding all the movies as MP4s and throwing them in the Dropbox account. And of course they didn't fucking fit.
Yeah.
They all didn't fit. Ash didn't make it, which was the only one I actually wanted to see.
It's on?
No, but like that was the one file that didn't actually make it in the Dropbox.
That was the one file that didn't go in. And then you sent me like 9 copies of it. Like I was gonna fucking forget. Just in case.
That was Dropbox.
Mm-hmm.
I put it in 2 folders because I wasn't sure which folder you were checking.
Mm-hmm. I always put it in 2 folders.
But then it just started duping it, and I'm like, fuck it. Just let it do whatever it's going to do.
Dropbox is still full of them. So
we cleaned it out. Anyway.
Also, later on in the week, I'm going to try and get the Nick Fury video up.
Nick Fury? I put it up.
Oh, did you put up Nick Fury?
I put it up just for our fans. If you go to our Facebook page.
Go to our Facebook page if you want to check out Nick Fury. A lot of people are talking about it on the comments. So it's on our Facebook page, the interview, the infamous Nick Fury interview. from this year's Comic-Con.
I didn't put it in the main feed because I didn't want people because I didn't edit it, right? I just threw it up raw. I didn't want people who didn't know what it was just finding it and being like, this is retarded.
This is
and
retarded.
unsubscribing.
Yeah. Because it doesn't, it's weird.
So it's an unlisted video, and the only way you can get to it is facebook.wackygamer.com. If you scroll down a bit, because it's a little old now, you will find it. And there's also, the unedited, there's something else unedited I put up. If anyone remembers what that is, tell me, and we will shout it out.
We got to wrap it up.
We do. Don't forget email, podcastwackygamer.com.
And remember to email if you want Bud to ask or answer some questions.
Bud at wackygamer.com.
Bud at wackygamer.com.
And don't forget to tell Adam that he should put me on his list of people to film Animal Trash with, because I got some scripts for him. If anyone sees Adam, let him know. This would be super helpful. Because maybe we'll get some actually funny scripts filmed at some
All right, I'm going.
point.